This is the second video I recorded. The first video I didn't hit too many points because I was too distracted for half of the video doing my makeup. It's supposed to be like a little get ready with me thing. But yeah. 5 years later, where am I? If you've been keeping up with me, which I know is probably a few of you, I started making music in middle school and around 12, 13 years old. When I was 12, I would lie to people, say I was 13 so I can get features, as if that would make it any better. I don't know. I don't know. But high school, I dropped a couple albums. During that time, I was in my dad's house from sun up to sundown, just practicing making beats, trying to produce, doing everything really, like just making everything from scratch, music, song, anything creative to help launch my music. I was doing that. I came to college. Now, when I was younger, I knew that when I got older, a lot of my music, a lot of my opinions wouldn't stay the same. But here's the thing. I wasn't ready for I didn't think people would actually care about what I was doing. Cause I still use my music to vent, and I'm really unapologetic with my music, because it takes a lot of emotion for me to even create something. I feel like that's good enough, worth putting out. And depending on that emotion, that's the song I'm putting out, you know what I mean? I'm very unapologetic. I don't realize how much my opinions frame the way other people think. And I don't think it's just a me thing. I think it's people in general. I didn't grow up around people, and I grew up around a very unapologetic environment. And I internalize a lot of emotions because I realized, even though what I said was right in the moment, or it felt right, or it was the truth, I shouldn't have said that to that person. And I run into these situations a lot. I find myself being the bigger person a lot. So instead of going crazy on people, I turn to music. And in college, you live with literally everybody that's on that campus. You live with them, regardless how they see it. You live with them. So when people started finding my music and actually listening to it, and making whatever narrative they wanted to make, it wasn't, I didn't think it was cool. Like when people across the country do it, that's them. That's them. But people and personally, when that dictates how they actually feel about you, how they think your actions go, it kind of does hurt your feelings. And my music is raw. It's nothing but art. It's nothing but pain. It takes pain for me to make music. It takes a lot of patience to even try to learn. I don't give myself enough credit for what I did. I don't think I understand really my place in the world right now, with how important I really am. There's people watching me right now, right as I speak. And I don't like that. And I feel like that's just something I have to accept. And I feel like I can't go to people and talk about it because it doesn't make sense to normal people who don't make music. I don't. Ooh, it's just a lot in my life that I can't do and that I can't do.
So I get a chance to do it though.
Yeah, hey Kalissa.
No problem worrying about it.
I know, I'm just making this video for progress. The last video I recorded, I wasn't even hitting on no good points for real. It was just me rambling.
We got something to talk about now.
Yeah.
Just like, so,
Um, and me being black in general, I underestimated how much of a problem that would be growing up. So when it comes to music and the problems me making music, you know I'm recording, right?
not this.
Huh?
You better not post this, girl.
Girl, you thought I was talking to
You look
myself
like
this
you
whole
about to do it.
time?
No.
Oh shit. Yes, you did.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, um, me being younger, I accepted that there was gonna be a lot of things I didn't understand. Being so passionate about one thing and what problems that would bring me, and especially as a black woman, a woman, a black person, a woman. Um, I felt like I had to stop making music for a while because I couldn't be real and I couldn't be authentic. I couldn't be who I was. I couldn't say what I wanted to say. And like people who listen to my music, they probably know me more than my family knows me, and it's not intentional. Like it's not nothing anybody. I mean, mm, uh, mm, mm. I would say outside of society's wanting black people to do, there's nothing anybody really wanted. Anybody really wanted? Anybody really done for me to like kind of, I don't know. There was. I'm in denial. It's still causing me tribulations, but there wasn't really, how do I word it? There wasn't really any cause and effect on everybody else's part. Thank you. There wasn't really a cause and effect on everybody else's part that made me like mm, lean to music more than people because naturally I really love music, and music doesn't judge. Music listens, music heals, music feels, and I think there's a true science behind it. I feel like every time I make a song, I'm doing science. I'm doing some type of science. I'm doing some type of work. I feel like every time I do something like musically, like I'm healing somebody, I'm healing something, I'm doing research, like I'm giving research, I'm playing a part in society, like I'm playing a part in the culture, and I really love culture. Culture, I don't care what culture it is, any culture, give it to me. Like I want to learn about it. I want to learn how people cope, where they came from. I want to know how they exist, how they live. I want to know what goes on everywhere. Like I want to like I don't want to save everybody essentially, but I want to be a source of understanding. I want to be a source that people can come to and feel understood because I don't think we have enough people like that. And I catch myself falling into the traps of society itself, not my community, but society itself, of wondering whether or not is this really what I want because I don't feel focused or like everybody else doesn't feel focused. Like, is this really what I want? Because I don't feel like I'm being judged the right way or blase blase. Like, I'm kind of stuck in that cycle of feeling like I'm I need to be individualized for my people. Individualized for my people. because at the same time I'm trying to understand my people. But I can't understand my people if I'm falling into the same traps that my people are falling into. You know what I'm saying? And people think this is just my experience when it comes to music. I know if I wasn't doing music, a lot of this stuff would not be a problem. But because I'm sharing so much of my personal insight and how I feel and how I think, I know that this is a cause and effect. Just a disclaimer. But what was I saying? Fuck. Like, I feel like when I make music and I share it with people that I know personally and they hear it, they're like, dang, I want to know what you do. I want to know what you da 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 da. And like, I be trying to put them on, but at the same time, I don't want to mislead nobody because this whole process is for the long run. Like, I can't promise anybody success if I'm not seeing the success that was meant for this little project or whatever. I don't know what you would call it, but that's just an example. And then like people kind of distance themselves away from me thinking, you know, I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be around people. But it's like trying to understand my people first. Like, and I'm not saying that like understand my people like I don't already get it. In order for us to understand what us as a race, as society, as everybody is going through, we must understand that there are different statistic outcomes than the ones we think we already know by heart. And there are different ways to make people as a whole act as a whole ignorantly for another person's benefit. That's not the victims. You know what I'm saying? Our free will isn't really our free will. And I know a lot of us think it, but if we were living in a perfect world, then it would be that way because that's how the world should be, but it's not. And you would think a lot of people would understand this, but people who choose to do the research on it will hear about it first. If people don't know that that's what's directly bothering them and that's directly the problem they see in society, they're not going to attack that problem. They're going to attack each other, right? Right. So I see myself kind of getting too, I wouldn't say involved. Your people is your people and your culture is your culture. But too loose in what I could see was a trap. Like that's a trap. That's a trap. You're black. This is a trap. If you make music, this is a trap. You're a woman. This is a trap. I I don't be seeing that. Like the whole point of this video was kind of describe what music means to me and like how I could kind of benefit from it and how everybody can benefit from it. But I'm getting sidetracked. Like every time I catch a good point, y'all, I lose it. Every time I catch a good point, I lose it. And that's not what I'm trying to do because I really don't want to edit this video. I like for everything to be just raw and natural. Ugh. What was I saying? Good God. I have ADHD, by the way. Sorry. Sorry. Jesus Christ. I would be a good debater if that wasn't. Hey! I would be the good debater if I could focus on staying on my point 12. Hey! But I feel like music is like deeper than what people really think it is. I feel like culture is deeper than what people really think it is. I feel like art is deeper than what people really think it is. And it's in our faces. But the people who do the research on it will be the first people to see it, so you can't really judge other people for not knowing what you know. Second, you learn something. Right, 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 right. And yeah, I was trying to say why I was isolated and depending on music the most. But yeah, that's why I kind of isolate myself and depending on music the most. And like I be trying to put people on, and it's like I don't be knowing if this is a trap they using me. They just trying to see like, are they gonna like actually put the work in, or are they gonna blame me when things don't work out because I don't know the whole recipe to the I don't know all the ingredients to the recipe, right? A lot of people, a lot of musicians go through this. And then like I come like I don't know. I come, I show out, I do what I'm supposed to do. And then I try to help as many people as I can with my music because that's what I love music. But it's like mm I gotta do the self work on me first. And it's like I can feel people depending on me. But it's like I'm a normal person. Like, what would you do if you came back to the hood and the whole hood looked like you? That's an ASAP Rocky lyric. Oh my god. That's not about ASAP ain't true, y'all. That stuff ain't true, bro. It's definitely showing. That ADHD is showing. My skin is dry and itchy though. Um, yeah, music to me means a lot, and I feel like it means a lot more than people know. It means a lot. Like it means my life. Like music is my entire life. Like that is my identity, and like I'm not ashamed to say it. On top of that, 5 years later from this update, 5 years later, I feel like I've learned a lot. Like overall, what I've been sharing is like mostly my learning experience over these five years. Like I accepted a lot of things when I started making music, and it's like I don't feel like my whole life is like a show and tell yet. But when I do, I feel like I'll know when it gets too far. When it gets too far. Right now, it's not too far. Like I can take it, eat it up, nothing. But when it gets too far, probably start a farm or something. Like out in the country, so nobody can find me. Nobody can find me. I feel like I want my life back. Like look, but I don't want my life back. I like this. Like like I'm constantly breaking out of barriers and boxes that people are putting me into. And in return, it's me showing them that you can do the same thing if you would just focus on growing instead of doing this. And in the long run, that's more effective. That's more effective, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm helping people, but at what cost? Like what cost? Like I can't stop. Like I can't stop. Like I really can't. Like this music, like it's me, bro. I can't stop. It's like right now, like I know there's a way where I can do this and I'll be okay. Like I feel like I shouldn't have to jeopardize myself. Like I've been saying this since I was a kid. If there's a will, there's a way. And every time I feel like there's no will, a way appears. It's like I can't do anything. I can't say what I want to say. I can't be who I want to be. But at the same time I can. It's just like depending on how many punches I can take along the road. Like I can't keep letting people box me in. Like that's just like I gotta unapologetically do this. I feel like that's what kind of hurts my feelings the most. Like I can't care about what everybody else thinks, and I care too much about everybody. And that sounds very cliche, but there's people that are like that in this world. And there are not many people that are like that anymore because people refuse to see the good in people nowadays. Like I feel like I can't cater to my entire image. Like obviously I can do that, but like how do I fix that? Like I can't do nothing about it for real. Like I'm always trying to find a solution. And I feel like 5 years later there's been some pros and cons to this music stuff, and I'm taking it just like life. It's a part of me. Like it's just not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. Ooh, I think that was a good video. I think that yeah. All right. Kind of